In today's video, I'm going to tell you how Canada is making provisions to process some of the work permits faster so that it can reduce the effect of coronavirus pandemic on its economy. Stay tuned for more. Hey, what's up? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kubeir. If you didn't already know that, this channel is all about Canada and Canadian immigration processes, updates, news. So if you are here for the first time, then I would recommend that you subscribe to the channel and click on that bell icon so that you get updates whenever I upload a new video, and I do upload a lot of new videos. Owing to the coronavirus pandemic, Canadian immigration has made so many different changes, so many provisions to accommodate different requirements of the economy. Making the processing of work permits faster for certain occupations is just one of those provisions, and today's video is all about that. As some of you may already know it, that one of the requirements to obtain a Canadian work permit is to get a positive LMIA. Let me first explain to you what is a positive LMIA, and then we will go down deeper into what are the categories of workers who will now get their work permits processed faster. So let us understand what is this LMIA and why is it so important for the process of bringing temporary foreign workers to Canada. LMIA stands for Labour Market Impact Assessment, earlier known as LMO or Labour Market Opinion, and it is a vital part of the process when the Canadian employer wants to hire a foreign worker. Depending on the job and the industry sector, a positive LMIA must be issued before a foreign worker can apply for their work permit. So in essence, a positive LMIA would mean that the employer has made ample efforts to recruit a local Canadian citizen or a permanent resident but couldn't find an eligible candidate, and therefore they would like to bring a foreign worker. And by this, it would not have a negative impact on the Canadian labor market. The Canadian employer must prove that they did make ample efforts in order to recruit a Canadian citizen or permanent resident before they went out and seeked the services of a foreign worker. So they must advertise all the positions across the Canadian job market for a period of at least 4 weeks, running up to nearly 3 months in some cases. This mandatory requirement to advertise for at least 4 weeks and then the recruitment activity itself of shortlisting and interviews can add significantly to the process times in order to obtain a positive LMIA. This can lead to some very frustrated employers and the workers who are waiting on the other side. Responding to the current pandemic scenario, the Canadian government has stepped up and has made changes and provisions to the LMIA process. They have waived off the entire recruitment and advertising requirements for the LMIA application process for 10 priority occupations. And this will be effective until the 31st of October. So now that you understand what is LMIA, Canada has made provisions to forego the requirement of recruitment process or advertising process for these high priority occupations. Let me list these high priority occupations for you. As you may have noticed, most of these priority occupations are in NOC skill type C. NOC skill type C is not eligible for express entry, and there are very limited provisions for them to become permanent residents. For example, if you come to Canada on a work permit on this priority occupation, then what? I mean, how do you become a permanent resident? Well, there is an awesome news for you guys, because starting 15th of May, Canada is launching a new Agri-Food Immigration Pilot Program. Now, this new pilot program, which is just going to be launched, in the initial phase, this program is going to be valid until the May of 2023. So you have almost 3 years ahead for this program to look forward to. They have a limited quota of approximately 2,000 applications that will be accepted in this program. one of the requirements of this program is that you must have Canadian work experience. And second, as you already know, in such kind of pilot programs, the requirement is that you need to have a valid job offer from a Canadian employer. Now, both these things really tie up well, because if you already have a job offer, if you are going to get a work permit and you are going to come to Canada and your work permit is going to get processed faster with these new provisions, well, then you would come to Canada, you would gain the essential work experience. And after 1 year, once you have completed your work experience, you will then have a clear pathway to apply for your PR through the Agri-Food Immigration Pilot Program. This is what Canada is doing to encourage more employment within the agri-food industry. Not only that, even if you are in Canada on a postgraduate work permit, but you have gained work experience in these NOCs and are then able to obtain a job offer, you will also be able to apply under the Agri-Food Immigration Pilot Program. The link to this program is in the description box below. Do comment below and let me know if you are in one of these NOCs and if this process can help you in any which ways. I will continue to make these videos so that you get more information about Canada and Canadian processes. As usual, I'm going to tell you to like and share this video. Do subscribe to the channel and stay safe. Until next time, bye.